when Mr. went to get my pre-rolls for me, he also got these. He always wanted to try these, and since it became legal, then he figured he could just get some, which he probably can from the dispensary. Although I don't trust the dispensary stuff either, but that's neither here nor there because we deep in this pandemic, so ain't no turning point of no return. So let me just go ahead and finish making my point. So he went to get my pre-rolls for me when I wanted to play with the little joints. And while we were in there, he got some CBD gummies. Now, even though I don't trust any of the dispensaries, CBD, or any kind of where in America where you can just get CBD off the counter, I don't trust it. I really don't trust a smoke shop because they all capitalization in the greenrush zone. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, they had it and they had all these super mega milligram count with 20 milligrams each. And it says do not consume more than 4 in 6 hours. Certified pure cannabinoid. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Why they don't put the calories on here? You just assume that I want this. If I want this, I can't be possibly be counting calories. Why is the calories not on here? Why would you not include the calories while you're at it? I don't care if you think that the person getting this priority is not calories. Maybe maybe they're diabetic, so they can have some sugar, but they're anyway. Yeah. The whole ass calorie category is blank. I don't trust this shit. I don't, but I'm gonna try it too. I just want to see what regular people's idea of what they think CBD should feel like in high doses. I'm curious. And I sure don't trust a dispensary that carries the D8. I call the D8 strain. I call it the dab I call it dab because dab in relation to cannabis, because I don't want canna nowhere in it because it's not even remotely on any level cannabis, but they want to confuse the community and they want to confuse anybody that is new to prioritizing their own wellness. So I get it. I get it. And congratulations to y'all that feel protected because you got the jab. I know that a lot of people that I love strongly believe that. And I don't have a problem with that because, like I said, ain't no time to babysit nobody through nothing. We got to do the best we can do to take care of our own wellness and the people that we love. So I ain't policing nobody's opinion, and I ain't even, I want to say I ain't judging, but I kind of am judging, so that would be a lie, so I'm not going to say I'm not judging, but I still love you, and in fact, no less love. But if you are both jabbed and feel so protected that you no longer wore a mask after your jab, then I'm going to want you to social distance from me forever. I'm not saying we can't be in each other's company. I'm not saying we can't spend time together in the same vicinity. But I'm going to need us to social distance forever. Because whatever they put in you is in you. Like there's no turning back from that. Even if you got some more information after you've gotten it, and you're like, oh shit, there's no turning back. It's in you. You've been down. It's been installed, downloaded, ho. Anyway, we just want to be aware because if they decide to flip the switch on y'all at any given time and you kind of snap, I just want to be aware that the thing that you are doing out of character may not any longer be out of character for you. If your vessel is reacting to whatever has been installed in you. You can't help it. You didn't know. You thought you were doing the best thing, the smartest thing. But we need to be aware of these things because people are glitching. That little leg shake y'all see, Oh, actually, y'all don't see it because they wiped the internet of it. But their little, the inability to control their limbs. And now that I think about it, that as a condition, like in the last decade or so, they came up with that as a condition, right? They had a prescription infomercial for that. If you have, was it tired leg syndrome or restless leg syndrome? There were two of them. One was TD, and one was tired restless legs. Or unless they turn restless leg into tired leg, or was that a jittery, just involuntary? Either way, my point is, they got y'all so many ways. My point is, um, what if those people that have restless leg syndrome don't have restless leg syndrome? What if that is a side effect to one of the previous jabs that they've gotten? Because it ain't no big surprise that I'm not jabbed because I didn't even trust the flu jab. So, oh, and incidentally, your flu jab that you got, that actually had the jab for H1N1 in it during the time that we were concerned about the H1N1 virus that didn't last no time and what didn't even happen, that like a handful of people died and that was it. They were actually, people in the medical field have revealed, not in a video, personally, that the flu jab has been containing the injection for H1N1 since that time. So, in a nutshell, you literally never know what they're injecting you with. And now that I think about that, how many people do you know who have had their influenza injection and shortly after had a biological tweak in their body? You don't know, do you? Because you've been conditioned not to relate it to that. But you can only imagine how many people got the flu jab and then had medical problems that they never even attributed it to that. To the point where they went and got it again year after year after year. And then what if they develop something, a cancer or something, and they totally blame it on something else because nobody is even entertaining that something that could be given to you from the people you trust to take care of your medical health would ever stem from that. Okay, a couple of y'all know we lost our son several years ago. He ended up with a lymphoma, and it was a big old knot. I did a couple of videos. He was a big old lump on his shoulder, and it grew and it grew, and it actually eventually started growing really rapidly, and it ended up being a lymphoma that ended up leading to his demise. But as we were getting it taken care of and getting surgeries and stuff, it turns out that that lymphoma is not uncommon in pets at the injection site of their shots, mandatory shots. That if you have a pet, I always wondered, I was like, it ain't their business if I have a pet. Why does anybody need to know if you have a cat or a dog? That's not the government's business. What if you just go get a dog out the alley, you save a rescue? Why is there even, if there's a shelter and these dogs were going to be euthanized and somebody wanted them, why is there even paperwork? Because if you really are giving those dogs a home for somebody who loves and wants to love and take care of them, and that's your primary concern, which makes me think of ASPCA commercials. I always laugh at them damn commercials. Lying ass commercials. Them, Shriners, Wounded Warrior. I know y'all love all these people. They be lying. They've been lying to everybody for years. Shit, Jerry's kids. These damn marathons and shit. Fundraising ass, infomercial ass. Jude Hospital for the kids, for the children. How many of y'all know them? Any of them people, or heard of any of them kids that went through St. Jude? I'm not saying they don't help someone, so that they can at least say on record they help someone. But I'm just saying, I wonder what they really doing with all that money they collect from the gullible. God has told me I can laugh at everybody if I want to today. Thank you, girl. She said, if you gotta laugh to keep from crying, then please get your kiki on. Yes, ma'am.